German sips with a grin so wide. Pogs on the table can't hide his pride. Creator in the corner starts to glare. Madness sparks and hate fills the air. Stack 'em high, a tower of luck. Germans winning, it feels like pluck. Alice Matt's fury, a brewing storm. Visions of pogs in every form. Pogs are spinning, tables turning. Alice Matt's eyes with fierce fire burning. Germans' laughter echoes loud in a world that's pog-bound proud. Matt sees and he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. And he's mad insane. Eyes on fire, can't take the strain. Pogs and pieces drive him to pain. His patience snapping like an old chain. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Alas, my fumes can't take no more. Pogs and slammers hit the floor. It's not about the game you see. It's about what fun could be. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann. Du bist nie gewinnen, Entenmann.
We got a nice little show for you guys today. You are going to be delving into the Parisian underground comic scene, beginning with tonight's topic, featured artist Jaques Pyon. And quickly saying hi to the chat before I go on to the next intro. We got Massive Panda, who apparently is calling in sick tonight. This is it's breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart. He's calling in sick. I don't know what to say about that. He's one of my only cheerleaders in the chat because the rest of you hate me. The rest of you are all racist dirtbags. Massive Panda is the only one that actually engages in the topic. So it's going to be a very rough one for me tonight. So bottles up for Massive Panda on a speedy recovery because Lord knows I'm going to need it. Colin is here early for a change. He says all of the queens. I guess he's requesting the next intro. And I put in some links. And if you're a man with white guilt, you can pay penance by donating to my PayPal and absolve yourself of the white guilt. I'm here to help you. Richie Dupe is there. He says, this has what my life has come to. Waiting for an Uzbekistan stunt mule rider, LARPing as an artist to start. Wait. Hey, listen, buddy. I'm valuable here. I'm a valued member of this community. Don't talk to me that way. I have respect. That's what I do. No, I'm serious. I do. I have respect. I'm not. Tim, why are you typing that in the chat? I'm trying to correct and reprimand Richie Dupe, and you're here already encouraging people to be violent and aggressive. No, we're here to have fun and be a family and show love and tolerance. This will not do, Tim. You know better than that. And you're gonna brigade my chat? You gonna brigade my chat? Is that what you're gonna do? Brigade my chat, Tim? Oh, okay. So Tim Olsen is become one of those guys now. He's gonna send all his fans to brigade my chat and to harass and insult me. Well, guess what, Tim? I'm made of steel. It's not going to work. Why? Because I deal with this guy every day with his racism in my DM rooms. and I survived him. I survived his stinking pogs. So I'll survive you, Tim. I'll survive you over Helmut. At least I say his name right now. I used to call him Helmut, but I was corrected. Now I call it Helmut because I'm a cultured man. I'm a cultured Pock. I am. By the way, from now on, Helmut, whenever you hear the Pock song, instead of "Dude, where's knee wearing Entomon," you're gonna hear the word "Aunt Jemima" in that song. Dude, we're bingo bingo Aunt Jemima. It's gonna be in your head now going forward. You can't change it. You too, JV. You're gonna hear Aunt Jemima now. You're not gonna hear Entomon. You're gonna hear Aunt Jemima. From now on, when you hear the Pock song, you're gonna hear Aunt Jemima. There, I brainwashed you. Now I feel like a leader. I'm dancing like DG when Circus comes to town. That's a hideous sight. Why'd you put that in my head, Richie? Why do you hate? You hate me almost as much as this guy here. Why? Pogs. Well, I agree with Tim though. Pogs do sound gay. They do. Too bad. Missed what? Abusing me? No, you always here on time to abuse me. Every time. Every time. Tree Goblin says, worst intro ever. Wait. Oh, you want another intro? Here, I got an intro for you right here. Oh, wait, not that one. Not that one, not that one. This one. This is for Tree Goblin.
You stole my heart, you intercepted it. Now you're gone, have to accept it. Did I meet your mom too soon? Or did I do what I always do? Yeah, we made it to the 50, and then you kissed me. We made it to the 40, a new love story. We made it to the 30, and you did me dirty right then. You put the end in tight end, and as I touched down, just like you in a game, I'm in another town, and nothing feels the same. Wish I could go back when we met that day. Oh, whoa, and throw a flag on the play.
That was for you guys because you know you like my intros. You know you're all closet Swifties, every single one of you. So you will hail the Queen. You will hail Taylor Swift because you wouldn't kick her out of your beds. You will hail her, and there's nothing you can do about it. Especially you. You will hail her too, Carol. Yeah, the wrenchless. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But guess what? I was there to represent y'all. I was there to represent y'all in Lord Raptor's chat. But he wanted to go communist and full Joseph Stalin. And now here we are with no wrenches. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Because the racism in Raptor's chat is off the freaking charts. Y'all won't believe it on me, but I was there representing y'all. I was representing y'all. I was speaking for y'all and helping you guys with whatever programs he wasn't fulfilling. But no, he wanted to go full Joseph Stalin. So congrats, we're all commies now. Jerome's like your French G girl? What the heck is it? French G girl? Wait, did I miss something in the chat? I think I did. I must have. Play penis? Pay penis? Oh, I see what you did there. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Yes, Bear. I am the Pock. I'm one of the best Pocks in this community. Because I'm here to give you whites the understanding that I forgive you. See, I want to forgive you, but you don't give me room because you bring your spears and you chuck them at me every time. I'm always bleeding when I talk to people in the chat. Every time I talk to you and try to be tolerant and loving. No, this isn't DEI, Tim. I'm a real man. I bleed and I have a soul. Just like you people. All of yous. No, do not help Carol go to Heroes Con. Don't do it. I want to go to Heroes Con in peace and love. I don't need her bringing her weapons and shit at me. I don't. So for fuck's sake, don't go to her freaking PayPal. Don't donate to her. Go to my PayPal because you have penance to pay. Mango's bringing pizza? What's that between the pizza? I can't tell. What is that thing between the pizza? I don't know what that. Listen, Bear. I'm trying to be Mango's chat, and you want to come at me with racism. Stop it. No, I am not. I am colored. I'm a colored. How dare you insult me? I'm a colored. And what do you have against Taylor Swift? She's our queen. You don't get to insult her in this chat, sir. It's not allowable. It's not allowable. See, Sarkis here brings some energy, but the Q word. No, not the Q word. Don't bring the Q word. Don't do the Q word. I didn't cost you nothing, Carol. You see? She comes in here with the guilt and the victim blaming all the time. All the time. I didn't cost you your wrench. You didn't stop the madness. How about that? What is she, have you seen the DM rooms I'm in with her? She's horrifying every day to me. Every day. I go to my DM rooms, right? And I post my links like all the creators do. Post my links to share and to promote and chill. She does none of that. She wants to throw her ad hominems at me, her racism of the day, and then she encourages the men in that DM room to come at me. It's horrifying. I get up in the mornings and I put in inspirational quotes so that people in my DM group can be growing in love and inspiration and power. No, she has to offset that by marching an army against me in my own DM room that I created to promote my stuff. So how about that? No, more. You don't know what she does. You don't know what she does in my DM rooms. Don't encourage it. Please don't freaking encourage it. I just want to be peace and love to you freaking people. Why can't I do that?
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Talk's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock. The type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat top. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He don't think it's a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50%
Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. What do you mean I don't tell you what links to drop? What does that mean, KSS? What does that mean? I don't leave you guessing. You know to drop. You know to drop my links to my books because this is my stream. This is about me. This is my time. Me time. Because everyone else gets their spot in the sunlight, but me, no. I have to fire up my own stream to do it. So yes, you should know to drop my links because that's what you're supposed to do. You didn't even wish me happy birthday today, although you did drop the link to my book, so I appreciate that. Speaking of which, let me just show you guys quickly, even though you don't deserve it, but I'll do it anyway. Let me show you guys the one of the updates that I posted of the manga version of Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. Here it is. Let me click on actually I can't click on it. Actually, if I click on the open image in the tab, it'll show up better, but as you know, because it shows up kind of huge. But that is a page from the manga version. Well, not a page, a panel from the manga version. And as you can see, if you ever get both, if you ever back both, you'll see the difference in the art between the manga and the regular graphic novel version. I like how it looks in the manga version in terms of like it's just more dynamic with the background. So manga, I'm talking about manga, not your perversion. No, we don't do yaoi here. Yaoi's forbidden here. Take your yaoi and go to a New Jersey pizzeria with that shit. Don't bring yaoi here. I bite my tongue on that one. But yeah, so it means you're a real jerk. You jerk. What? Drop my book. I'm allowed, KSS. You're supposed to help me. You're here to help me. I give you guys a home, and you come at me with this division? Really? I'm talking about the manga version of Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. See how it looks? I'm liking how it's looking a lot, and it's gonna be in black and white, whereas the graphic novel version is the blue tinted version, but the manga is the black and white. So I am not abusing Kaz. He came at me, Bear. He was aggressive to me. See, look, Shifter did it. He actually posted the URL, the roadwarriordrake.com. Wow, that's shocking to me, but he did. There you go. So yeah, you should be ashamed abusing the true. Oh no, Sark, you haven't. Did you not hear? Did you not hear? Jesse from Pot Awful is the true king now. Jesse's the king now. I don't know if you got the memo, but that's what happened. I heard that on the internet. So, okay, it says I did wish you happy birthday. And thank you for not taking my Supermont wrench from me. It was the first thing I said to you, jerk. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why you came at me? Don't wow me, Carol. Don't wow me. What's wrong with you? You trying to step up in my chat? What? Because Tim Olsen's doing it? God, you guys are really... Wait. Home? Where is the beer fridge? You haven't gotten those privileges yet. We haven't gotten those privileges. No. You see. Here's the thing, Bear. I created this place. Oh wait, before I address Bear, I gotta say hi to my lovely Georgina Floyd with the Comics Goat. Comics Goat is the new movement of something, but yes, it's good because it is. So definitely Comics Goat from my lovely Georgina Floyd. No, we're united because we are in love and tolerance. We are in love and tolerance. We don't promote division and hatred. That's why I have the PayPal link up, because if you feel hate in your heart, you should pay penance and pay to my PayPal. Wait, KSS is the king. CG. Wait. Oh wait, Jesse's the king of CG and KSS is uncontested because he's the king of the subs. I don't know. What do you say, KSS? I'm still king of the subs. Jesse's the king of comics. Get you. Stop calling me a jerk. Stop calling me a jerk. Wait. The moves on who? What are you talking about? I'm not into witches. That's a lie. Out of the pit of hell. Big time lie. Wow. That was uncalled for. But tonight's stream is sponsored by the Criterion Edition release of Godzilla vs. Biollante. That's right. Godzilla vs. Biollante is out on Criterion. Very quick plug for you Godzilla fans out there. If you guys are big time Godzilla fans, and you know, actually I should use the other camera for this, for the higher definition. If you guys don't know, this was the second film in the Heisei Godzilla series. It came out in 1989. It was also the holy grail for Godzilla collectors because Miramax bought the rights to show this in the international market, including in the United States, but they kind of slept on it a little bit, so they did not show it often. So when Sony came in and bought the licensing rights to the other Heisei movies, starting with Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, it was always included. They included their package of the Godzilla Heisei films in their box sets, but not this movie because Sony didn't get the chance to buy the rights to this because it was still owned by Miramax, and it's been in licensing hell pretty much for a long time. But Criterion got the license rights to see all the Heisei movies, I believe, and they released this week. This is the Blu-ray of Godzilla vs. Violence, which means that all the people on eBay selling their DVDs or VHS of Biollante, selling them for like 500 or so bucks, got a kick in the ass because that grift is now gone. Because now you can get a copy of this. They sell this for 40 bucks at online or in your bookstores. I went to Barnes Noble, and with my discount and my membership, I got it for 26 bucks. So this Blu-ray's got, it's got the deleted scene, the special effects scenes that were not in the original movie. It's got some documentaries about the making of the movie. Jim Cirinella, if you know who Jim Cirinella is, he's a long-term stay in the Godzilla fan base. He does a essay about it. I think there's a commentary too. Yeah, commentary by Sam Deegan, the host of the podcast Earls. I don't know what that is, but he does it. But yes, this I'm going to be watching this soon, but it's out. So if you're a Godzilla fan, definitely get it. It is worth it because Criterion has done a good job with their Godzilla collections, and I'm glad they finally have this movie. So now, if you haven't seen Godzilla vs. Biollante, which in my opinion is the best Godzilla movie in the Heisei series, and definitely in the top 5 of Godzilla films, period, I recommend getting it. So, Mango says Biolante's best Godzilla. I don't care for opposite. Are you saying that the movie is the best one, or that Biollante is a better Godzilla than Godzilla himself? Because if you're saying it's a better Godzilla than Godzilla himself, Mango, I'm gonna ban you from the chat because that will not be allowable. That is not doable. That's not allowable at all. Can't go on with a Godzilla movie. Absolutely not. Student of God here. He says, "Beep beep." Hello, Student of God. That was a very interesting monster. Biollante is a very cool looking monster, and that story is why it resonates to this day, and why it's considered arguably the best Heisei Godzilla movie, because the rest of the series kind of went into formula mode. Even though like Godzilla vs. Godzilla was a good movie, and there's debate about Godzilla versus King Ghidorah being good after all these years, because I think the aura of seeing King Ghidorah updated has been worn out with various incarnations of King Ghidorah over the years. And I think people see Godzilla versus King Ghidorah in a new light, but I still kind of enjoy it because of the historical significance of it, especially when that movie came out and there was a whole controversy because it was perceived to be anti-American, and it wasn't, but it had that perception of it because of the scenes in World War II. But look, you people in the chat talking about your little stream war, I don't care. Or your little wrench wars, I don't care. I'm not acting like a jerk, Kez. I was doing a recommendation to give you people a chance to be cultured. Michael D says, encouraging and uplifting. Danger Vanessa right before they bullied her off the internet. The they thems that bullied her. Yeah, right? The they thems. I'll call them the they thems because they sure act like they thems. Like a bunch of pronoun pussies. Yeah, I said it. Quote me on that. Oh, my beautiful Lady Shadowban. She says, hey, handsome. My Lady Shadowban, speaking of Godzilla, did buy me that Chia Pet, which I think I showed you guys last week. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm going to, now that the weather is getting warmer here and there's potential for sunlight. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be showing you guys the what do you call it? The progress. Biolante's best kaiju ever. Yeah, there's an argument for that. I mean, it is a good-looking monster, and it is a great Godzilla film for sure. Yeah, we're doing a lot of environmental messages. Yeah, I mean, it came out the same year that Return of Swamp Thing came out. Interesting enough, which I thought was a better Swamp Thing movie than the first Swamp Thing movie, and to this day, to me, it's still the best Swamp Thing live-action incarnation. The recent Swamp Thing series by DC had potential, but it kind of sucked because they made him a side character in his own show. So yeah, that I was very disappointed by it. But to me, Return of Swamp Thing is still the best Swamp Thing movie. But yeah, there was a lot of environmentalism going on, but still, it was a very good Godzilla movie. Arguably not arguably, I think it is one of the best. Top 5. If you put the first Godzilla film in there, you would put GMK also. Obviously, Godzilla -1. maybe Shin Godzilla, and definitely Godzilla vs. Badalamenti. Those that would definitely be the top 5, I think. Or maybe you could argue Godzilla vs. Badalamenti before after Mothra vs. Godzilla from 1964. So there's some debate about that, I think, but definitely. KSS says, I saw your trailer for the upcoming D-Word Mentory. It was a good promo. You're getting better each day. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if you're wait, that said you're being I am not a jerk. I want KSS banned from the chat out. Mods, do your thing. Brigade him off the internet right now. Brigade KSS off the internet right. Wait, clipping what? What are you clipping? What are you, Katie did? What are you, fuck dogs? No, don't clip my crap. I don't give you permission to clip me. I don't give you permission to clip me. KSS, I talked to Vanessa earlier today. Well, I hope she's doing well. Shout out to Danger Vanessa. I know she was in one of the Chit stream. I think it was the Chit. Is the new YouTube show that they do, or that someone not does, and she just hops on there. But shout out to Vanessa. Yeah, hope she's doing well. Man, because Godzilla was them they in '97 version, and Puff Daddy did soundtrack. Oh yeah, that was definitely a they them version of Godzilla for sure. Gino. Oh well, he's not really Godzilla anymore. He's Zilla. He's been we repurposed as Zilla, so we call him as such. Scroll down a little bit to the chat. Scroll down. This is a Godzilla. I'm just kidding. I am connecting with the chat, Carol. I'm connecting with the chat. Holy mackerel. She's very judgmental. Carol's very judgmental, isn't she? KSS says, I haven't watched Return of Swamp Thing in years. Always watched the first one. The second one is the one with the young Heather Locklear, right? She wasn't quite young, but yeah, this was her during her Dynasty years. I think her post-Dynasty years, but yeah, she was quite young looking here, very attractive. I think the special effects were pretty good. It's a more fun movie than the first movie was. A little campy at some spots, but otherwise, I thought the special effects were pretty good. So, if I'm able to find a copy of it, I'm going to buy it because it is a fun movie to watch. No, we will not. What? No, we will not. Brigade Kansas. He deserves it. He deserves to be brigaded, Carol. That's a man that deserves to be brigaded. KSS, I'm beloved by the chat and my fellow mods. So there you jerk. You know what? I remove your crown. Now it belongs to Jesse from Pot Awful. He's the true king of the slums now. How about that? Stat stream saw her earlier there. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So that's where she hangs out at. I've been hanging out in Dan Fraga's draw streams this week. Shout out to Dan Fraga for getting the drawings done for his book, and hopefully he fulfills it by the end of this year. But he's also putting his own music on the stream, which is a good idea. Very good idea. Mango's Godzilla was killed in Destroy All Monsters. Godzilla Wars from Japan in 2000 version. Yes, he was. That was a very quick fight between the two of them. Okay, let me just play one more intro because the chat is on fire, and then we'll get into tonight's topic. To tonight's creator, Jaques Pyon.
Deep in the inky graveyard, dark as the night, there among forgotten pencils, a duck takes flight. Alice math and history, duck tells us forgotten tales about creators long lost in a cabinet frail. He's been putting in a mile of research. He quacked up every flock perch. This Irishman aggressively knows his stuff. He's here to share the truth without a bluff. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. Alice Mack, duck of the indies, Malin's favorite theft. He knowledge of comics far off the old rap. He swims out of the lanes to find hidden bayous, strange creators, and obscure dull new. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. So hang with the quackers deep in the comic graves. See Alice Matt's treasures, the sort that he craves. Do you know about these guys and do you care? A Duck Lord is willing and he's got plenty to share. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Panther and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Ben Gay. Alice Match shun. He's busy peeking into the facts. Don't wiggle him while he's hunting for snacks. For snacks. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Banter and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Bengay. Alice Mac to be quack gratulated. Do not mallard shun. He's busy peeking into the facts. Don't waken him while he's hunting for snacks. Duckman, oh Duckman, extolling the dead. Duckman, oh Duckman, what's got in your head? Simmons, Emerson, Banter and Ray, ancient artists surviving off of vodka and Bengay.
And do those things that was important. But I guess not. I guess I'm not allowed. I guess I am speaking, old dirty fatty. I am speaking. It's just that you refuse to hear my voice. You just refuse to acknowledge that what I'm saying is true. It's okay, though. It's okay. I am not smoking crack, Helmut. I am not from New Jersey, and no, I'm not a bloated 30-year-old comic pro. I'm just a POC who's important because I say I'm important. Because I'm valuable. I'm respected in this community. Very respected. So, as we get to tonight's featured artist, and yes, we have a featured artist. Well, as per these streams, these outlier streams, Jaques Pyon. It's a Pyon or Pyon. We'll call it Pyon, but that's from his. Actually, we'll share this panel here instead because that open new image tab makes it smaller. But this is from one of his shorts that he did. He didn't have like actual books. He just did work for fanzines and collected stuff. So this one here is called Imentes el Barbadas from his graph zine, from an old graph zine from 1992, right here. But a little bit of, before I talk about Jaques Pyon, let's talk a little about what the, so you know how Japan has manga, which is Japanese comics? Well, in the France-Belgian scene, they're called bande dessinée, which is the term for French-Belgian comics, BD Franco-Belge. So we have our comics, the Japanese have manga, and the French Belgians have bande dessinée. That's what they call it. I didn't create the language. I'm just telling you that's what they call it. Is it true that the G words? Hold dirty fatty. Keep it on topic. I'm trying to educate you people. Why do you do this? Wait, Tom McFarlane never did shower streams. How do you know, Helmut? How do you know? How do you know he doesn't have a members only streams where he does that stuff? You don't know that. Don't assume what he does and doesn't do. Jaques Pyon says KSS. Colin says, greetings, Eliza. I'm eating a pizza right now. Well, eat it at home, not behind a dumpster. It's for your own safety. So please, just be careful. It's dangerous out there. Bear says, if Eliza could have an OnlyFans, he would do it. And?
I've already suggested it.
Don't give them ideas. Okay. What about Godzilla? So go back earlier to the stream when I was talking about Godzilla versus Biollante. And I recommended the Blu-ray because Criterion has come out. I am not Kansas. I'm not yelling at you, Kansas. I'm not yelling at you. I am just reminding you that I'm important and a valuable member of this community, just like Jaques Pyon is a valuable member of the Parisian Underground. Oh, wait, did I mention the Parisian Underground? Yes, the Parisian Underground, which is the France-Belgian comic scene of the 70s and 80s. They had their own little movement, comic book movement back then, and they had their own little style going on, and a lot of people that were influenced by that style. Jaques by himself was inspired by Basil Wolverton, who we've covered in these streams. So a little bit of him from our good friends over at lambic.net. So let's go right here. This is one of his pieces right here. This is from A la Conquête du Monde. That means I guess the Conquering of the World. That's what I'm guessing. The Conquering of the World. Jaques Pyon was an artist with the Parisian underground, like I mentioned. And let's go down furthermore. These are some of the people that he was inspired. And some of his contemporaries included the Bazooka Group, Pascal Dory, and one of the guys that's not mentioned in this paragraph is Pyon, which I'm going to be doing next week. Because when I was looking at other artists in the Parisian underground, Pyon came up, and I looked at some of his stuff. And just a quick spoiler: Pyon was the creator of the Smurfs. So that's going to be an interesting stream for next week. So if you're a Smurfs fan, you're going to want to tune in next week for Pyon as we discuss him and his contribution to the comic scene. This is Metropolis Revisited by Jaques Pyon. So as I said before, his works, it was not one single book that he did. It was just various stuff that he contributed to magazines within the scene. And then eventually, like, he had books that were eventually collected works that he did, and they were resold. So if you want to get any of Jaques Pyon stuff, they are available online. We'll probably look at that in a second, but you can see how he does a lot of experimentation with his designs. Definitely has a lot of Picasso. I think definitely better than Picasso. If you watch my streams, you probably know I'm not a big Picasso fan. I think probably Picasso's overrated myself, but this is a little bit of John Kricfalusi with Picasso. I know people like Picasso, but I'm just saying I'm not a fan, but I know that he's influential. But also a little bit of Andy Warhol. Maybe Andy Warhol, maybe not. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. A little bubblegum bar. But this, I think, this came after Warhol for sure. So this one is from one of his other works. I'm not sure which work it's from, but this was, I think, contributed to one of the magazines there. It lists some of the magazines, like, for example, Marie Claire. I'm sure that we, as boys, have watched Marie Claire magazine every so. Anyway, Sniffin' Rock, Ups Magazine, Vanity, Le Monde de l'Education, Hackers, Wake Up, Hackers. There's a magazine called Hackers. Must be a community of people that hack routers. Happens a lot in Australia. Anyway, Vogue Germany. So these are some of the magazines that he's contributed his work to. I like this one a lot. Let me just see if I can open its own image window so you can see it in its entirety. So you get a better view of it here. Now, as the chat would say, let's go to the chat for a second. KS says that the French underground, they fought the Nazis in World War II. Yes, and then they ended up making comics. Isn't that cool? Sark says that's old as AF. That's old AF, yes. Bad Odds. It's called Figaro's. What are the odds? Oh, you respond to KS says, what are the odds of pizza paste being called TJ's? And it's called Figaro's. So let's see. Scroll down more to the chat. Is he also a POC? No, he's French. I will let your imaginations fill that one up. That old scene was absolutely full of D words. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. Why do people assume that I'm into D words? Roadward Jig is a B citizen. He's not the D word. We don't use that word around here. See, you guys try to get me to read it, but it's not going to happen. For you clippers here, I'm not going to read that word ever. It's never going to happen. None of you have likely heard of Figaro's Pizza. It's a local chage. What the hell is a chage? Chage? Colin, you're a writer. What does that mean? Chage. What's a chage? Oh, wait, you meant chain. Oh, I'm sorry, you meant chain. Yeah, because you typed J and your finger was one row up, so you meant chain. So let me read that again. None of you have likely heard of Figaro's Pizza. It's a local chain. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yes. And no, I have not heard of Figaro. Oh, I'm sorry, you corrected it there. I'm sorry. I'm a writer too, and I couldn't read that. I pointed the finger at you prematurely, Colin. I did not mean to do that. I will pay my own penance for that one. So, Aladdin must be real good with a. Wait, what? What are you, mango with your yaoi desires, dude? Come on, you're better than that. You're better than that. Kid says a payo, pay. Oh, they like. Oh, come on, kid. You're better than that. You're better than that. Be like Constantinus, who comes in with a simple yo. It's simple and effective. Hail Constantinus. Welcome. Welcome here. KSS says, it's continuing with the copyright infringement. If I sing it, I'll get struck. I'll get hit with a copyright claim, and I don't want to do that. I already get enough copyright claims on my streams with my intros. Actually, one of my intros gets me blocked in Russia. It's the intro with the pancake lady. For some reason, that song is blocked in Russia. So if I play it, the stream doesn't get played in Russia. So since this is a stream that is geared towards the arts in that area of the world, I kind of want to not have the stream blocked in those countries. So I'd rather not. I kind of want Russians to watch my streams because I have nothing against them. I want people from any country to watch my streams because Lord knows you people in the chat hate me. So I need more culture to back me up. More culture. More culture. Wait, I'm hacking you right. Oh, I'm sure you are, guys. I'm sure you are. I am sure you are. See, Tim Wilson's referring to the art. That is so trippy. Absolutely, it is trippy art. I'm sure that some of you are definitely inspired by his wackiness as Angela Curry throws in the chef's. I'm assuming that's the chef's kiss, right? I'm guessing that's what that means. The chef's kiss. Stay away from T&J's Pizza. I'm sure they got unnecessary promo. So, scroll down more. Up. My good friend Felsbug is here. Hail Felsbug. The line art artist for the cover for Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. And also the artist for John De La Rosa's AI Wars. Work has been done on that. Why are you typing that in the chat, Kara? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Well, I guess I should allow it because for once you're not tossing tables, so I'll allow it. Let's see here. Let's go down more to the chat. Just to catch up. I'm watching you from Urals in Russia. LOL. I don't know what that means, but I'm knowing you, it's probably perverted. And I shouldn't have read it. So now I'm going to get struck. Damn it. Old Dirty Fest, we don't hate you. That would involve caring. That sounds like it's an attack. It sounds like an attack. And I shouldn't have read it, but you made me read it. This is a gay op. I swear on Allah, this is a gay op. For sure. So is that no? I'm talking about Jaques Pyon right now. So we're not going to talk about you, Carol. Jaques Pyon. We're talking about Jaques Pyon. I hope I'm saying his fucking name right. Jaques Pyon. Jacques. I know Jacques, but I'm talking about his last name. I hope I'm saying his last name right. Jaques Pyon. Jaques Pyon, right? Because he's French, so it should be Pyon. Hold on. Someone called me Shane. Who you calling Shane? Somebody called me Shane in the chat. Sir, who you calling Shane? You want to meet me in the? You want to meet me? You want to meet me in the con, Shark? Well, meet me in the con, Shark. Let's go man to man. We'll do man to man. How about that? Meet me man to man. Wait. Okay, so Lady Shadow wants me to read this. Sorry, when I'm too busy dealing with his gay dog and say hello to everyone individually. So, hi everyone. You wanted me to read that? Unreal. Wow. Why are we peeing on? We're not. That's his last name. Yes. What do you want to tell you? Can we talk about French creator Pierre Woodman? You people are so uncultured. You are so uncultured. So uncultured. You don't deserve the Parisian underground. Jaques did a lot to help spearhead that movement. See, he spearheads stuff. You guys spear chuck stuff. It's not right. He's a creator, and you're violent. All you are violent. All you people are violent. Here's Les Immense Barbados. This is what they were showing in the Lambiek page. I used the bottom panel for the thumbnail. Can I enlarge this? Yeah, we can. We're going to enlarge it. There we go. Now we can look at every single pen and ink scratch. and stroke. So we look at his weird style, and this is why I do the show, because when I started doing my book, I had in mind this particular style of art, which is unfiltered and uh, not of the mainstream, and you know, actually, this reminds me of some of the Fleischer stuff. A little bit of Fleischer in this artwork, but it resonates because there's a universality to it. Again, it's easy on the eyes. It's very appealing. The way he uses the text, how he marries the text with the image, I'm very big on that. Totally big on that. And although I use fonts for my books, I think there's a certain appreciation for like handwritten text that's not necessarily uniform, but it's readable and it adds to the underground style of the artwork. For sure. Very, very big part of the Parisian underground. D words, unlike some D words that does not what? Does not what? Oh, yeah, you're referring to your early comment here. Does it make you feel better that we read your comments? She says it to me in person, Tim. She says it to me in person. Morg says, I'm doing some D word research right now and just learned there's a genus called Steamer D word. Steamer D word. Steamer. I don't encourage you people to type that in any search. I just for some reason I sense bad things with that one. I sense really bad things. Mango says, I'm cultured at ASF. ASF. Isn't it AF? Well, I think maybe that's the international way of saying it. I don't know what the S stands for, but it's there, I guess. Again, more trippy art. Don't you love trippy art though, Tim? I love trippy art. Listen, I don't care what any pro says. Trippy art is awesome in comics. As long as you got a good story to tell with it, it's awesome. People take themselves too seriously, and comic creators, they take themselves a little too seriously with this arts of it. I'm like, no, just be have fun. Draw like you're having fun. I'm very big on that. If I click on that, will it show? Let's see. There we go. Cool. So you can actually see. There we go. It works with this. So yeah, this guy's a pretty good artist, and they mentioned Basil Wolverton as one of his influences, and you can see the ink style is somewhat influenced by him. The heavy inks, no gray tones, just lots of inks, heavy inks. That's pretty dope. I would rather read this. Be me personally, I'd rather look at this style of artwork than the modern style, which uses that digital coloring. It's just more pleasing to the eyes. It's a lot more escapist. I think that's why this one appeals to me a lot, because it's very escapist, but also very experimental. Lots of experimentation with the visual storytelling. And I'm too lazy to. I mean, I could understand some of this because, as a Spanish speaker, French is kind of like with the same root in Latin, so I can probably translate maybe 30% of this if I wanted to. But I don't want to, because people aren't cultured. They don't deserve my translation, so we're not going to do it. Looking more at the chat here. You guys are talking about TJ's Pizza. Stop talking about TJ's Pizza. This is me time. It's about me right now. Honor me. Lady Shadow. No, I don't. I say it in the chat, and then you skip half of them. This ends now. They're attacking me in the chat, Lady Shadow Man. They're not letting me be. I'm talking about culture and art and underground comics and these outliers, but they want to throw hate at me and viciousness and make me repeat words that can get me struck, and I'm not going to do that. TJ Special P. Oh, what are you typing in the? Come on, Richie, you're better than this. You're better. You're better than this. You don't have to write this stuff. You can escape the matrix and talk about this beautiful art by Jaques Pyon. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. I have a feeling I'm not, and I'm going to get reprimanded after the stream, and I'm going to sound like a complete asshole, but it's okay, because at the very least, I'm making up for it with the artwork that we're showing, which is awesome. Awesome artwork. Scroll out more. Let's see. Looks like Uzumaki. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm sure because these European artists they were probably a lot more influential overseas than they were here. So I'm sure that people like Uzumaki were influenced by Pyon. Let me find out. I bet you if I Google it right now and look it up, Uzumaki. Let's see. Yeah, the manga, the Uzumaki manga definitely has that same style. Definitely. So for sure. For sure. Totally. Let's see here. Scroll down more in the chat. Oh, Lady Shadowban is still yelling at me. I'm not gonna tell them they should like your video and hit that thumbs up button. Not me. This is a war now. A war for what? I'm just a pox trying to exist. I exist. It's all like. Oh, well, she likes the art, so there you go. So there's that at least. But I exist. All I'm doing is breathing and using the resources of the earth, and for that I'm hated. Absolutely hated by you people. God says, I went for a walk and it started pouring. Probably God punishing me for listening to. You know what? You don't have to be here. You don't need to be here. How about that? How about you don't need to be here? I'm here for the cultured. What am I censoring? I'm a victim of your people's spears. I'm broadening my horizons, looking into the Parisian underground of guys like Jaques Pyon, and admiring this beautiful art and the intense inks. Well, that one's a wild one. That was definitely a wild one. Text is small, can't read it, but I'm sure it's an 8 out of 10. Helmut says Franco-Belgian comics are still very good. Blake and Mortimer, Tintin, the Smurfs, Jan Fulst, and Troll of Troy. This goes on and on. Yeah, when I was looking at some of the Parisian underground stuff, I was like, wow, this is stuff that we need to talk about because there's a lot of good stuff here. And people don't know about the French origin of the Smurfs. So that's why I wanted to do Pyon next week because I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a good one. And we'll have fun with it. Smurfs now, or we right? That'll be next week's stream. Next week's. Chris Stanley says Pyon is better than Pyon. Why did I read that? Hey, Carol, I just sneezed and you didn't say bless you. You really are. You know what, Carol? You have a GoFundMe that's established to come and harass me. You weaponized money against me. I hope when you sneezed, you got boogers all over your room, and now you have to get it disinfected. I wish that upon you every time. I think it's is it Pyon? But he's French. Do they pronounce Y in France as I or E? I think they pronounce it as E, so it's Pyon. Or maybe it's Pyon. But I didn't see an accented mark on the O, so I think it is Pyon. See, I made an art-related comment for once. I care. I'm still bleeding by your attacks. Uzumaki is beautiful as mango. The jerk is running out of the D word. I don't understand that comment. That comment doesn't make sense. Why can't you? If you're gonna insult and attack me, make comments that make sense. Tim Mold says, "I believe." Oh, I'm not reading that. Why are you making me read such degeneracy? At an art-related comic stream. See, look, and now you inspired this guy to be all degenerate and shit. Total degeneracy in my chat. You obviously breathe wrong, duh. That's what they all say. That's what all the white supremacists say. See, be like Chris Stanley. Chris Stanley is cultured. He feels so cultured right now. See, this is inspiring, and this is what moves and pushes me to do this. Because I got this gentleman here inspired and full of culture. I think that's the end right there. Yeah, this is probably the end. Saint Teresa Avila. But yeah, this is culture, and I'm glad that he's partaking in it. For sure. Let's look at some of his sketchbooks here. Well, this is pretty good. So this is the book he's got for sale that features some of his work. I like the colors on this one. Social It was, let's see here. Okay, but yeah, that's one of his pieces there. Let's look at I think he was doing Barbarella. That's another one I gotta look into as well in terms of future streams. I think I'm gonna do a lot of the French comics for the next few weeks. This is a lot of gold in them. A lot of gold. Yeah, this is definitely more. Oh wait, I'm gonna get struck on YouTube for that one. For that one, so dodge the bullet there. I dodged a bullet there so that I don't get struck for showing movies because YouTube is like that. Okay, it says you guys are better than this. Why are you resorting to this kind of lowbrow humor? Why are you sticking to this kind of lowbrow? I don't get it. Lexi Bell played Smurfette in Vivid. I'm not sure you're talking about the cartoon there for a second. Yeah, I don't think you're talking about the cartoon there. Culture. I'm trying, Chris. I'm trying, but the chat's on fire and they're doing all the wrong things. They're doing all the wrong things. No, Carol, you're not allowed to promote here. You're not promoting that here, Carol. Do not, guys, do not send her money because I'm going to Heroes Con in North Carolina. So here's the thing. I'm going to Heroes Con in North Carolina this June. I got a table there, and I want to just sell my books. I don't need this woman here to come down there and harass me and flip tables at me. So for fuck's sake, please don't send her money. Just don't do it. Okay, it says, my grandpa used to say, it's better to be... Where is this piece of coming from, you people? I didn't lick urinals. I'm just talking about creators and artists. This is... You guys are so odd. Like, this is weirdo shit. Like, I'm promoting and talking about creator comic book artists that were part of the big underground of various parts of the world that really shaped underground comics as we know it. And you're talking about bathroom stuff. Here's another piece from Jaques Pyon. Well, he's one of the artists of this book. I don't know if that's one of his pieces, but these are books that are being sold that features collective works. I think Jaques is one of the artists. Let me see if I can find one of his that is actually his work here. That might be it. That might be one of his stuff. But I want to say that's his stuff, but I don't want to promote something that is not his and say that it is his. But for all intents and purposes, that's what it says there. So continue on the chat. Let me. Yeah, I'm behind. I mean, I'm gonna skip a few chats because I'm behind, but that's okay because that's content. Felsbuck says, "Have you done a Carl Barks video yet? He's a master of art and storytelling. I want to do Carl Barks, but I got a feeling that you people are going to turn it into racism. I just got that feeling. I know that Roy Thomas was a big fan of Carl Barks, and Carl Barks will put a lot of people to shame, especially modern independent comics. He put them to shame. Why? Because does he do good line art? He does, in my opinion, he does good line art, but he's like Felsbuck said, he's a master of storytelling. It's about telling the story, a complete story. Yes, I'm doing Pale next week. I saw him and I said, you know what? I committed to Jaques Pyon for today. So I was going to sit to Jaques Pyon and I'm going to do Pale next week. Because I think it's going to be great to do one where we talk about the origin of the Smurfs and so forth. So that'll be good if you're a Smurfs fan. Plungecat says, is who of age? Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, you mean the art of the girl that was topless? Yeah, she is, but YouTube doesn't care. Oh, Tim, stop. See, you see, Tim, you are bringing this community down. Totally unnecessary. Bringing this community down by sending Carol Colors money to harass me with violence. I know, but you don't gotta say it out loud, Tim. Don't say it out loud. Holy shit, I'm behind by 100 people in this chat. No, Colonel, more don't do that. No, come on, don't promote this, please. We're supposed to be tolerant and united. We're a united community. Holy fuck! I just got an update. Did somebody send somebody? I just said Carol money. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's me.
No, don't encourage her. Oh crap. Fuck me. Damn it. I gotta. Damn it. I need a station break. I think I feel better now. Still behind the chat. I think I'm caught up. No, I'm caught up, but I had to skip a few. I had to skip a few because you guys are typing too much. So, if the shoe fits, KSS, or if Archie Bunker would say, if the place fits. Who are you calling a Puerto Rican? Who are you calling Puerto Rican? Wait, I'm instructed to read. Here we go. No, you're not. No, you're not gonna. Do not encourage her to ride with you. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I encouraged her to ride with us, not just me.
Wait, road trip? Oh no. That's not happening. It's not happening. The fuck is wrong with you? It is not happening.
Carol, I'm sending you $20 right now.
Oh fuck me! No. I'm vetoing. I'm sending veto power. I'm vetoing this right now.
Walk on the road. Walk right side, safe. Walk left side, safe. Walk middle. Sooner or later, get the squish, just like grape.
Okay, I'm gonna fight. Me and Leah Shem, we're gonna have a fight right now. So hang in there. And that money could have been spent for eggs and for milk. You didn't have to send it to the. Oh wait.
Oh, like you really cook eggs
wait.
that often.
Wait, we're back live.
And besides, I'm the one that
We're live.
I buy the eggs.
Why are you yelling at
I
me?
buy the eggs.
Why are you persecuting me in my stream?
can spend
Persecuting
my
me
money how I
in
want
my
to.
stream?
I can spend it how I want to.
No, okay, we need eggs though.
Love you, Carol.
No, don't encourage that. What's wrong with what? Chris? Don't encourage this. Laugh. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. It's not happening. No, Carol, you're banned. You're banned, Carol. I'm banning you. It's not happening. Right? You're getting banned as of tonight. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Why are you people encouraging the violence? What the hell's wrong with you people? No, I am buying eggs. Eggs are good.
He does not buy the eggs. Do not let him lie to you.
I make eggs though. I like eggs. I make lots of eggs. No, don't helmet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare.
Tim said I'm awful.
Wait, who's?
That's horrible.
Wait, who said that? Wait, what?
Tim said I was awful. Look at that.
Am I behind in the chat?
He said, "Lady Shadowban, you were awful." I hope that's in a good way, Tim.
I'm
horrible in a good way.
Tim is my brother. He's looking out for me.
Okay.
He
loves me.
But he
meant it in a good way.
Colin, all I said. Colin was not to send money to Carol Colors. She's the true violence. I'm the epitome of love and tolerance. Wait, would IHOP Pancake Girl approve? I would play it, but I don't want to get banned in Russia tonight.
Yeah, go back to the art. But Tim said I'm good. He said I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think that's Jaques Pyon's art though.
I like it.
I like it, but I don't think it's his art. See, this is his art, and this is pretty good.
That's because you're a horror fan.
That is a good point.
That's very horror-ish.
It is horror, and it's a good.
Yes.
That's a good point.
I like all of it.
No, his stuff is very good. I like his stuff a lot. Wait, alive at first, now Lady Shadow Man. The abuse needs to. What? Nobody's abuse. Okay, I want to remind people right now, and it's gonna get solved right now. This is gonna put to rest. You come at me with your spears, you chuck them all at me. I'm only reacting. Oh wait, Angela Curry is promoting a sumo stream. So join Angela and her 400 bots as we watch a live sumo stream on Saturday. They're probably live viewers, but I have my doubts. But still, they're getting hits. So sumo is popular. So go ahead and check out the sumo stream this Saturday. Yes, Colin. Wait, cannibal. What does that mean, cannibal? I'm a human being, Colin. Just because I have different colored skin from you doesn't mean I'm not a human being. I'm worth it. I'm important. Oh, you side with okay. Never mind, Tim. You know what? I take it back. You're not my brother anymore. I take it back. You're a Judas. You're Brutus. Like the rest of the Brutuses in the stream. I get no respect. What are you talking about? She totally respects me. Just because she defied my orders doesn't mean she doesn't respect me. She totally reveres the ground I walk on.
What did I do to your orifice?
Nothing. Anyway, Mango says, hi, Biolanti from Aladdin. No, I have a Blu-ray of Biolanti. It's a good Blu-ray. Criterion Collection. It's mine. Don't encourage violence. So let's see here. Am I caught up in the chat? Blonde wife. No, I value her. She's not. I don't wife her. I don't wife like Leah. Well, anyway, I'm just joking. Please take a joke if you're listening. It's all in good jest, except for these people. These people aren't joking. Posting on PayPal another person is gangster. No, it's not, Chris. It's awful and violent. It is. It's awful and violent. Don't do it.
A guy in his room, he gets duck eggs. Yes, he's very cannibalistic.
That is not true. There's no meat in those things. I like regular chicken
They're
eggs.
actually bigger than chicken eggs.
I get chicken eggs because that's all we have at the grocery store.
No.
I never tried duck eggs before.
We have quail eggs, we have duck eggs, we have chicken eggs. Sometimes there's even.
I've never tried the D word eggs before. Should I try D word eggs? Is it really good? Is it better than chicken eggs? Is it better? Colin says if you hate domestic violence, check out Emerald Man volume. You know what? Okay, so believe it or not, the domestic violence word is a word that gets you demonetized.
Helmut wants to see me on his stream. Just me. Yes, Helmut, I would love to. I'll invite you.
Wait, who? What now?
Helmut.
Wait, what did he say now?
He wants to stream with
I am
just me.
promoting. Okay, I am promoting Colin for this Emerald Man comic, and Helmut is what is he? What's that word? He's derailing it.
We'll get back to the art.
How dare Helmut?
Everyone's here for the art.
I was trying to promote Colin with his Emerald Man comic. Oh, you want Pancake Girl? If I play Pancake Girl, I'm gonna get banned in Russia tonight.
Why do they not have pancakes there?
No, because that song is apparently it's blocked in Russia, so YouTube automatically blocks the stream there because
You know
of
what
it.
I like Swedish pancakes.
I heard those are good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mangoes. I love when women yell at me for for me that's foreplay. I believe that. I believe it. I mean, I'd rather you talk about that than your Yahweh fantasies. So please. Oh wait, I'm behind. How is the chat so active? What did I do to you people? Hold on, scroll down more. Wait. Scroll down more. Lazy eggs. Why do you think so little of me? I'm a man. I'm a human man like you people are. Well, the males anyway.
That sounds good, Helmut. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, he wants to be called Helmut because that's how you pronounce it.
Okay. Yes, Helmut. I can't type your name out because I don't have my computer on.
Are you responding?
I'm saying yes to what he said.
Right.
Yes.
I bet I'll be your play-by-play on stream, guys, so you don't have to
I'm
route.
gonna go get on my computer.
Don't derail my
So
stream.
that I can harass you faster.
Okay. I'm trying to talk art and I'm trying to talk about
Get to the art.
Jacques Pyon. This is like no. This was not a. The stream was sponsored by Godzilla vs. Biolanti. The Blu-ray from Criterion. You should get it. I got mine for $25, despite it being $40 because of my wonderful Barnes and Noble membership. $25 for a $40 Blu-ray. That's a great. That is worth. That alone was worth the Barnes and Noble membership. Definitely encourage you to get a membership at your local bookstore. All kinds of perks. No, don't encourage them to censor me. I am a friend of the Russians. Don't encourage them. YouTube is well, it's not YouTube because they don't have say on the copyright. That's really the owners of that song that don't want their song played in Russia. I don't know. I guess all money isn't green to some people. So I am not peeing. You're sick. You're sick, Harold. You're effing sick. You're effing sick. White beater ain't just a tank top. It's a way of life. White beater on chicks are hot though. I want to see Lady Shadowman in a white beater. She knows that though. But wait a minute. Wait, what is that? Wait, hold on. Why did you bring that up? I feel like you're attacking me with that. I'm only repeating what the chat is saying, Carol. I'm only repeating what the chat is saying. See, you want to gaslight me and trap me with your gay ops. All you do that. All you do that. No, she's not right. She's a terrorist. Totally not right. And I don't understand why you think that's allowed. But I guess, I don't know. I guess you people think it's allowed. So sure, let's do it. Let's go for this, right? Okay, here's a good site with some more Jaques Pyon stuff. Monster Brains. So here's a gallery.
Thank you, Helmut.
No, don't encourage.
He complimented me.
Wait, what did he say? Oh, really? Well, how about this, Helmut? How about I take your wrench away, and then you could go on with the others, with the others. Hang with them, with the others, because I'll just ban Pogs altogether. Pogs are done. Henry Beam is there. Hail, Henry Beam, welcome to the stream. He says, who is Jaques and who is he? Oh, come on. That's his name. You see right there in the stream, right? That's his name right there. That's his name right there on the stream. I may or may not be saying it right, but that's his name. It's on the stream. Kaya says, I enjoy Elasmat's history lessons, his artist history lessons. I always end asking myself, what did I learn today? Who the hell is this guy that's in Elasmat's title? So you're cultured. I'm glad you're cultured. I'm glad you're cultured. Totally. Because it's good to be cultured. Helmut says, if you take my wrench away, I get more powerful than you'll ever know. Peanut head. Okay, you know what? Done. Done. You're so done. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be showing you guys his gallery because you're not gonna gay out me. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. Here's some of his stuff. Let's look at here's a thing called mangas. I got a feeling it isn't manga, but let's see what it says. If we go to mangas. Chargement. It's loading. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is manga, but it's interesting stuff though. For sure. Let's go back now. And let's look at Styler Grills. Oh, this is what we are looking at the Land BX site. More of that Picasso style artwork. Better than Picasso. Totally better than Picasso. I don't think it's hard to be better than Picasso, but that's just me though. What do I know? Yes, more culture, Chris Stanley. More culture. We are cultured here, and I love culture. Costing more people their wrench D word. I'm not costing anybody anything. I'm a big fan of karma and recompense. You should learn that word, Carol. Recompense is a valuable word for your life. Learn it. Learn it. Because people like Helmut have now become a slave to something unholy. Because he hates me so much. I've done nothing to you. I've done nothing but good to you. So much repression. I think you mean suppression. Bear. It's suppression. If you're gonna be racist, racism right. Learn how to racist. That wasn't a good form of racism. You need to do it better. Henry Reeves said, hey, Lazarus, did you know that the stream is the second thing that comes up when you Google this guy's name? Well, I see that. I am now cultured. I'm very cultured. And you guys are too. Welcome to the culture. We are now fighting a real culture war because we are learning about Jaques Pyon and some of his amazing artwork. Definitely a member of the influential member of the Parisian Underground. As you look at some of his other stuff here. You know, this I would actually buy a comic for sure with this style of artwork. Why? Because you know it's going to be very experimental in the storytelling. Just like French animation, just like Russian animation. Very experimental with their storytelling. That's cracking more art. There's Akuma. I will pay for. What did I do, Cal? What did I do? Huh? You throw accusations at me, but you don't explain what I do. You're very cryptic with your accusations, and you've proven absolutely nothing. Maybe a tile for your floor? That would be horrifying, Tim. That would be exceptionally horrifying. If you like Lady Shadowband, hit that like button. I am. Oh, no, 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 no. No, we're not sending Carol to Heroes Con. We're not doing it. Mm-mm. Wait, I thought I took your wrench away. How are you posting links, though? I don't think Jaques Pyon's art is for me. Who's even that guy? What
Uncultured swine.
was it? I forgot to buy coffee. Yes. You're famous now. I am. You know why, Henry? Because I'm cultured. Wait, is it? Let me go to the Google search for myself and see that. Let's see here. I mean, I don't see it on my search, but I believe you. However, if I click on the video section of it, I still don't show. Well, you know what? I'll take your word for it. I believe you. I believe because I want to believe that I am the famous. Is this POC a crypto Nazi racism correctly? You're getting there. I'll allow it. That Salvador Dali on you know. Oh, you know what? You're right. I like Salvador Dali, so I think I'll use that comparison. I think this is definitely more Salvador Dali than Picasso, for sure. If my stuff would load, it's not loading. There we go. That's a bit more abstract, but there's still form in there. So they like that one a lot. The Culture Club. Jaques. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, KSS. I see what you did there. Barry says, why do I hate Germans? I love the German people. I'm a cultured honorary German. But we're not doing German. We're doing French people today. We're doing French for the next few weeks. Because I think I slept on the Parisian underground scene. I think it was Michael Bancroft who mentioned it earlier. How Paris has a big, thriving comic book scene. Although, is it currently thriving with all the Muslim protests? I don't know if it is, but it has a scene for a long time, for sure. So I've been meaning to do this, and this is like the perfect guy to begin the series of profiles on. As you people continue with your table violence in the chat, absolute table violence, totally unnecessary table violence. I've done nothing to you people.
Look, someone has to flip the tables, okay?
Let's go back to the gallery. Let's see. There's weighted divers. Let's go. Let's click on this word "go." This takes us to where? Oh, this is an animation. Okay, like a Bill Plimpton animation. It takes us back to that. Yeah, this is his website. This is Jaques Pyon's website. Okay, it says, remember when the A-Team had to help Boy George? I hated that episode. The only A-Team episode that I remember, and I watched a few of them as a kid, but the only one that I remember was the one that had Hulk Hogan and the refrigerator as guest stars. That was a fun one. I had to find that episode because that was a fun episode.
You mean I watched more 18 than you?
No, that's the one I remember the most. That and Hunter. Remember Hunter, the TV series?
I probably watched more 18 and He-Man than you did.
Oh, no, I watched a lot of He-Man. I have the He-Man DVD series, so.
Aren't you special?
That's hard. Yes, that's a comic book. No. What was that reference to, Tim? I don't know what that's a reference to. Qualify that statement so I can respond to it because I don't know what that means. Why do all these underground artists have styles that look both equally ugly and similar? It depends on which one because some are different than others. And ugly, I don't know. Okay, so let me just click on one of these. Let's try that. That's for links. Let's try this one here. This is some of his acrylics. This is a Jacques Pyon's acrylic. Although this is like just fine art stuff, I want to stick to more like the comic stuff. But he is prolific for sure. So, and I give him that. Definitely prolific and definitely has a variety in style. But I don't know if I would call it. I definitely wouldn't call it ugly. It's different. The thing with the European style and like all the international comic book scenes, they do a lot of experimenting because they're not stuck in a form like we are here in the West. It's more commercialized here in the West than it is out there. So there's no form that prohibits them from experimenting and doing all kinds of weird visual storytelling. We have that here. They don't have it there. So I guess for some people, it's the artist you're talking about here. Wait, let me go back to the original comment. So the original comment was what? Let's see. So you like his art, but not the comic art. You like it as a separate piece, as a separate form of art, but not for comics. So again, this is where I like the Refrigerator Perry. That was his name. I think it was that's why he was on because after the Bears won, they were doing that whole Chicago Bears thing. So he got started on that one episode of the A-Team. But to address Tim Wilson's point, see, this is why like I hated the fact, and this is not a knock on you, Tim. I'm just going to highlight you as an example, but not you specifically. I'm just trying to make a point in general here. Why I'm doing these streams is because there seems to be an attitude in the indie comic scene, specifically CG or Comicsgate, that doesn't allow for various styles of art. If it doesn't look like a Rob Liefeld piece, if it doesn't look like an Image comic, then we have to frown upon it, or we have to say that it's shit, or we have to say that they're amateur. And a lot of these underground communities, all these comic communities overseas, look at this shit and they're like, why are they so weird? Why are you people so weird? Like, why are they so weird when it comes to art? And by they I mean the comic artists in the West. There's no room for experimentation. There's no room for trying out something that could or could not resonate with people, because the market is what determines it, not the creators, not a group of middle-aged comic book artists who think they know better than the scene as a whole. It's the market that determines that. And sometimes you just gotta, like, if you feel you have room to experiment, then experiment and see what the artist says, see what the community says, or what the market says. I wouldn't say ugly is crazy. I think crazy is a good description of it. Absolute accurate, because crazy can be good. Did they translate the 18th to Punto Rican? What's a Punto Rican? I don't know what it is, but I still feel attacked. That's some trippy art. I like it. I like it too. And this is prevalent in a lot of the underground scene in Europe, specifically Paris. And I'm sure Russia has some of this too. Remember Sledgehammer? I do remember Sledgehammer. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I'm sure if I watch it now, I'll probably absolutely love it. I don't know. A 16-year-old created it and was a showrunner. Cocaine was a hell of a drug. Oh, I'm sure. There was a lot of experimentation in the 80s. I miss the 80s. The 80s had great movies, great songs, great books. Such an influential decade. And not much deep dives into some of the stuff like this that we're looking at here in the comic scene. I know you find it ugly. Some people would, some people won't, but I personally see value in this. And I can understand why it was so big in Paris. And understanding it, to me, understanding pieces like this and art like this is the key to gaining success, not just in our space in the West, but overseas too, because There is an untapped market in the communities out in overseas that you'd be a fool as a comic creator not to appeal to. It's part of why I'm doing manga versions of my book, because that stuff is appealing to a bigger base of comic fans. So why wouldn't I tap into that audience? I definitely want to. No, okay, so I'm going to disagree. It's not abstract. This is not abstract. If you look at it, there's form. There's form here. So if this is just like a hodgepodge of colors thrown in there, then I would say, yeah, this is abstract, and I hate abstract art. So I'm one of the biggest detractors when it comes to abstract art, but this is not abstract. I've been to college, trust me. I've seen a lot of abstract art, and it's all shit because it has no form. There's form here. There's something happening here. So there's no. I'd have to respectfully disagree and say this is not abstract art because I hate abstract art. So scrolling down, I'm going to skip a little bit of the chat. Yeah, see, I like unique art too. When you animate Jaques' art, it kind of reminds me of 1980s, the 90s Nickelodeon commercials, which are kind of trippy. I miss those commercials. I know exactly what you're talking about. Back when Nickelodeon was cool. Back when Nickelodeon showed like their original You Can't Do That on Television or the Double Dare game shows or reruns of Inspector Gadget. Back when they weren't grooming young actresses. Back when Dan Schneider wasn't there doing what he was doing. The old time Nickelodeon. That nice era of kids programming. Let's see here. Henry Beeman says, this is probably the first artist you've done in the stream who I've never heard about. Oh, well, cool. There you go. You've now learned about Jaques Pyon, so this is awesome. And we're going to do Pyon next week. But, yeah, there's a long list of comic book artists from France, from the France-Belgian scene that I do want to look into and bring more of a spotlight on. And I think when we do that, you'll be able to understand some underground artists here a lot better. Underground comics a lot better, because not every comic book is inspired by Spider-Man or X-Men or Batman. No, there's probably some inspiration by some overseas creator, some overseas artist that has a lot of influence and you've never heard of them. And I learned something from it too. Let's see. Hope Alaska will cover Italian creator Rocco. I'm sure that's not a comic book guy. I'm sure of it. I'm afraid to Google him, so I won't mango because I don't trust you. But I read it, so it's already canon. So Henry Bemis understood that. I don't want to, so I will trust your word, Henry. That is something that I should not be looking up. Okay, it says, to be fair, they seem to be stuck on the artists of one particular time period of mainstream art. You don't hear a lot of love for Wally Wood, Gene Colan, or Alex Raymond, which is sad. Yeah, it is sad that we're stuck in one period of comic art, and it's very closed-minded. So much so that because they're, and when I say they, I'm talking about comic pros and those that follow those comic pros. Not even the comic pros, like there's some independent artists that don't look beyond their scope too when it comes to like various styles, various influences, various creators of yesteryear that weren't mainstream in their appearance, but man, oh man, they were making some influential stuff that inspired other creators. I see the value in this. Yeah, the value menu. You're such a hater. Colin's a hater. He's joined the ranks of the haters now in this chat. I remember painting shit like this when I was drunk in the 90s. I'm sure you should have made a book out of it then. That would have been awesome. This looks abstract. Stop. No, okay. Now we're going to fight. This is totally not abstract. Like I don't think people understand what abstract is. Abstract is something that's not solid. Abstract is literally abstract. It's something that doesn't have form. And you throw shit on a canvas and you say it's art. And then you have your college professor, confirming you in your insanity. Look, I've seen abstract art. Abstract art is shit. This is not abstract. This is totally not abstract. Now you can say the storytelling is weird, but this is not abstract by any stretch of the imagination. I will fight you. I'll fight anybody that says that's abstract. Here's and this is another piece here that you would probably consider abstract, and it's not abstract. Yeah, I think there's a confusion of what people think abstract art is, and that's not abstract at all. Kansas wants to remind us that he's not a homo. He likes the artwork, not the men. I never thought you meant that, but you put it out there, so now people know that you're a homo no homo. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not reading that comment, Richie. I'm not gonna. I'm not reading that one. I'm not getting my channel struck for you. Felsbeck says the mainstream American comics have always been rigid. That's the word I'm looking for. Rigid. Absolutely, yes. Rigid is the word I'm looking for. The indie comic scene is where experimentation happened. Yeah, it happened in the 60s, right around the time when the comic industry started booming. So you had like guys like Jack Kirby doing their thing and putting out their work with Marvel and DC and what have you. Alongside that, you had EC Comics doing their alternative horror comics. And you had the indie scene with Art Spiegelman and Art Crumb and those guys. And that went into the 70s and then the 80s. So there was a lot of experimentation in the American indie scene. But then, like, after Image boomed, after the Image booming happened and it became its own thing, it seemed like the next generation of indie comics just wanted to do that. Fuck experimentation. Fuck looking at the movements of yesteryear. No, we want to be like Image and do what they do. So then when you see something like this, it's like, oh, well, that's shit. Well, that looks like dog shit. That looks like what do you call it? That looks like amateur shit. And honestly, I think that kind of mentality is retarded. I do. I think if you think that way, then you're a buffoon. Let me make it clear. If you're a creator, if you're an artist, and you think that anything outside of Image that looks like this is amateurish, I think you're a buffoon, because you're spitting on decades of influential comic art and creators that have inspired industries. You know, I might want to know how to use this kind of thing in a Melvin story. Well, if not the style, at the very least, the design of it. You know, like I look at this and I think about a page in one of Dave Sims' later Cerebus books. I think it was Reed's. I think it was one of the Reed's phone books. And I remember seeing similar designs when he drew Cerebus and his characters in one particular page I'm thinking about. I'm a professional hater. My coworkers say so. Well, I side with your coworkers. I side with your coworkers. A lot of it needs to stream about old horror movies. No joke, says Mango. I don't know if you are joking or not, but I love old horror movies. I could talk about that. I'm getting an idea to Tim Olson. Well, he looks like he's inspired. Tim is inspired. So hail Tim. Wait, Elasmat. What is it? What are those emojis? I don't know what they are, but I have a feeling you're using it to insult me.
You're a snowflake.
Okay, I want Miles to ban Bear right now. Ban him from the chat. Ban him from the chat. I don't want him typing anymore. CG Kings are abstract, no spine detected. Well, it seems to be a lot of that going on in the sphere. A lot of that going on. And not even just like in terms of like the background shit, the backroom shit, but just like artistically. And there's no courage to want to step out and draw something that people may find weird. Like when I was doing my books, people said my art was shit. And granted, like I look back at my older art and I see what I do now, and like there's definitely been an evolution in my style, an evolution in terms of my design work. But to say that it's shit, I mean, again, people determine that. I don't determine if my art is good or not. The community does. And the fact that I've had people backing my stuff and buying my stuff today still is a sign that people are resonating with it. So I think I'm doing pretty good. But I think the mentality that would say that something like that is shit, or that something like Tim Olson's Melvin is shit, is a very close-minded and buffoonish mentality. Where's the form? The one figure in the back? Oh no, there was multiple figures. Okay, let's go back to that piece because guy wants to fight, so we're gonna fight now. Let's go back to that piece. So on the top middle, there's a female right there. To her right, there's a couple of astronauts forming a circle. You see the wheels behind them. You see other figures to her left. So there's form here. There's stuff happening here. It may be abstract in theme, but it's not abstract in form. Absolutely not. Stop making fun of my English. Look, I know I'm a POC, okay? I know that I have to work on the English language because I'm a POC, but you don't have to put it out there, Richie Dupe. It's racism. Stop being a bigot. I'm allowed. I'm a part of this community. I'll get the English right one day. Asa Akira is one of the best Japanese creators, underrated for mainstream. I don't know if he's being legit or not, but I'm afraid to look. I don't know what to say. You post something. You're probably being legit. I don't know. Jackson Pollock and Cy Twombly are abstract modern artists. Again, I have to disagree with the term abstract. I understand why you're using it. I guess maybe now that you say it, I can understand why I'm sorry, not Guy in His Room thinks it's abstract. I look at it differently though, because there's form here. I don't see it as totally abstract or at all. But I've used these for experimentation. Yeah. So let's see here. No, I don't like it. I'm not disparaging it. So let's see. Reason number 23 to hit the like button. A lot of it is an uncultured swine of a. Oh God, are you siding with the tormentors? Are you seriously siding with the tormentors? She is. She's totally siding with them. It's not cool. Much of it does look derivative though. Well, I mean, somebody mentioned here Salvador Dali. I talked about Picasso, but I definitely see the Salvador Dali Picasso influence, or the merger, or either or, whatever your take is. So I can see that. So I don't know if I would call it derivative. I think it's derivative because we weren't around when he was putting the stuff out then, because we've seen similar stuff since then. So that's probably why you would call it derivative. But I think when he was doing it, it was something to behold in his scene during the time. What a monster calling his name. As there's a lot of repressed mental issues. Well, first of all, thank you for using the word repressed correctly. That's the way you're supposed to use it. One. And number two, you, sir, can kick rocks because you're a racist. And I don't have to validate racist claims about myself. Kind of abstract? I guess. The reason why I'm so hesitant on using it is because listen to me. I hate abstract art. You don't understand. I absolutely hate abstract art. It's a bullshit scam meant to get people into art colleges so they can pay that loan and come away with a useless degree. That's just me. I've seen it. I used to do college courses where I would legit actually create something, right? And then you got people that just create some kind of weird shit that has no form, and it's just an excuse to say, oh, there's meaning behind it. And they spend 3 hours explaining the meaning, brainwashing the class. And I'm like, motherfucker, you did that overnight because you didn't want to spend the hours and the time to create something. So yeah, to me, it's all bullshit. Have you ever done an episode on Paul Mavrides? I met him at a con once. I have not, but I'll put him down and I'll take a look at his stuff. And we will see, because I'm always on the lookout for future people to talk about. That way I can keep doing these streams. And I see a lot of names that I have on my list. I'm like, I can keep doing this for a minute. That's awesome. Lady Shadowman says, if it wasn't for the pew pew, you could probably get away with hanging this in a kid's room. That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. It has that what do you call it? The pediatric doctor's office. Yeah, but yeah, that's exactly what it does bring to mind that.
My first thought was a pediatric zombie.
Yes. Wait. Chat banning. Is this a queso? 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 I don't understand. What does that mean, Colin? Can somebody tell me what queso means? I don't know what that means. This looks kind of 90s. Influential. Reed is the controversial one. Is that the one? Okay, is Reed's the one where the Roach becomes Roach Punisher and he shoots all the feminists? Is that the one? Because I remember reading that one. And I was like, that was almost a return to form after some dreary Cerebus books, but it was also kind of malicious, I thought. But I just wonder if that was the one. I don't remember. Let's go down more. Okay, it says, I would stream old horror movies with a Lasmat. We can discuss why The Mummy is really a disappointment when compared to the other Universal horror. You know, Ken says, I actually agree with that. I actually do agree with that. Like, I watched The Mummy, and although it's a visually well-made movie, it doesn't stand to me along with the other Universal movies. Like,
Monica suggested you do an old horror movie stream.
well, maybe, okay.
And I said that was a good idea.
Well, do you guys want me to do a horror stream on top of these underground Outlier streams? I mean, I'll probably do it. Maybe I'm thinking about it. But The Mummy,
Please say yes, chat, so I don't have to watch all of them with him. Please.
The Wolfman is the best of the Universal horror. Wolfman, okay, this is going to be shocking to you, Colin. This is going to be shocking. I like The Wolfman, but I actually think that The Werewolf of London is a better werewolf movie. I just think it tells a better story. I like Lon Chaney as Wolfman. The Wolfman is a top-notch horror movie, top-notch production. But I find myself leaning more towards Werewolf of London, even though the makeup was better in Wolfman. But I think Werewolf of London is a very underrated movie, myself personally. But going back to the Mummy comment, yeah, the Mummy was kind of disappointing as a movie. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I think it is a good movie. But if we're talking about like horror movies, to me, Frankenstein blows it out the water. And I think Frankenstein is the best Universal horror movie. I watched Frankenstein back to back with Bride of Frankenstein. To me, it's like with the Evil Dead. I can't watch one Evil Dead movie. I have to watch all three in one sitting. Same with Frankenstein. I have to watch that and Bride back to back in one sitting. Let's just skip a little bit of the chat here. You need to do an Asa Akira stream next. Real Outlier artist. Okay, I'm going to put him down. Asa Akira. Okay. That might be a good one. So I'll look into that. The Wolfman is a solid choice. Yeah, it's a good movie. It really is a good movie. But I think I find myself gravitating more towards Werewolf of London when I think about old-time werewolf movies. So let me scroll down more. Okay, I'm behind in the chat. Hold on. Okay, reminds me of the street mural. Yeah, that definitely has street mural appeal to it. Okay, scroll down more. The 1999 Mummy film was better than the OG. It's a hell of a statement. I don't know if I disagree though. Like, because that 99 Mummy movie was kind of surprising. When I saw it, I was like, oh wow, this is actually pretty. It's entertaining. That movie is entertaining. I will say that it is an entertaining movie. So if you look at entertainment, it was a better movie than the original version. So I'll say that. I want to go to the Blue Oyster Club with the Lasmat, like the one from, no, okay, Mango, you're getting banned. That's a bannable comment. Bannable comment. Let's see here. Watch parties. Well, I can't. Well, watch parties. But those movies are copyrighted. If I play a Universal movie on stream, I'll get struck. So that will. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I gotta think about this one. Maybe I can suggest a movie and then y'all watch it in advance, and then we can stream about it and talk about it. Maybe we could do that. I don't know. It's a good point. I gotta think about that one. I gotta think about that. Wait, backstage. Wait, what's backstage? You sure it's not even backstage? That ain't happening. Sure it's not happening. I only saw the Abbott and Costello Frankenstein. This is not true. I have the Frankenstein set, and it has that movie included. Actually, that Frankenstein set has all the Wolfman movies included, except for the first one. But no, I have all the Frankenstein Wolfman movies. The only Universal movie I don't have is the Mummy sequels and Dracula. I don't have Dracula. No, I don't think I have Dracula. But anyway, scroll down more. Creature of Black Lagoon is my favorite Universal monster movie. I rewatch it the most. If they remake it, they should keep it in the 60s. No, in the 50s. They won't. It will be a crap remake. To me, that movie can only work if they keep it practical effects only. Like I think it'll work as a practical effect movie, but if they do CGI on that one, I don't know. I don't know. So okay, I'm gonna just scroll down more. Let's see, scroll down more. I'm behind, so I'm just trying to catch up to the chat here. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Let me go back a bit. Mango says Spanish version of Dracula is underrated. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that version was the better version than the Lugosi version. So I have to watch it because the Lugosi version of Dracula, for me, I would put it above the Mummy, but well below Frankenstein and Wolfman. I also think that version of Dracula, as iconic as it is, not as scary or even horrifying in the way that a Frankenstein or Wolfman is. So, yeah, I do find it kind of disappointing myself personally. So, we're heading at 9:57. So, should I call it a stream today? I think we covered quite a bit. We talked a little bit of the creator, and then we segued into Universal Horror monster movies. But I think people like that Universal Horror stuff. I don't know. Do you guys want me to? Okay, do you want me to do a stream at some point about? We talk about like the Universal Horror films. Like we can do one at a time. Say yes in the chat if you want me to. I don't feel like doing a poll, so just say yes in the chat. Do you guys want me to do a stream like that? And maybe not just Universal Horror films, like the older horror films, older science fiction films from yesteryear. You can probably do that. Chris Ann says yes. KSS says yes. So I got 2 yeses. There we go. Just so people know I'm not making shit up. Mango's a Universal shot back to back. Spanish and American version. Yeah, they did. They use the same sets. Different actors though, but yeah, same sets. They did. So Ganazu says the question is, do you want to devalue yourself? Do you want to? I love talking about those movies. Listen, I'm a horror fan. I love talking about the older horror films from the 30s, the 40s, the science fiction film from the 50s, 60s. I was actually having a conversation with Lady Shadowband earlier today about the Alien movies, from Alien to Aliens, and it got into a quick conversation about the horror sci-fi films for the 70s, because those were like next level in the 70s. So yes, more opportunities to flip. Oh no. Okay, now we're not gonna do it because Cal wants to be violent. Now we're not gonna do it. Okay, it says I love horror movies too. Yes, but I only got 2 yeses and a threat of violence from Carol. So, oh, Bangle said yes. Okay, and Lady Shadowband said yes. Okay, Bear said yes. Oh wow. Okay, so the yeses are mounting up. Okay, so let me see. I gotta figure out a date to start doing this then, because that's the thing. I gotta pick a date. Maybe Saturdays. Saturdays is my date night with Lady Shadowband because we've been watching movies together as of late. So I want to dedicate more of that. But it'll either be a Friday or well, not this weekend. It'll probably be next weekend. So it's gonna be. Well, let me see what dates work for you. Okay, so let's see. Mondays.
Friday or Sunday?
Friday. Okay, so Friday or Sunday. You guys want me to do the horror streams on Fridays or Sundays? Let's see in the chat. Gallo or Gray. Yeah, Gallo's that is a set of horror films I have not looked into. I know about the Gallo stuff from like Italy and all that stuff. I haven't seen those, but I know of them. I like Gallo and J horror. So I got a book about Japanese horror movies. I should look into that. I have it in my library. It was recommended by a guy on YouTube, and
Oh, that's right.
and I was like, yeah, I'm getting that. And it's got some great stuff. I like the yokai movies, among starters. So let's see. So
No Fridays.
no, wait, hold on. What? So we have Bear says Sunday. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Fridays is Wiggles this day, so that's like, yeah. You guys wouldn't be here for that. So I guess Sunday.
So far, nobody has said Sunday.
There's a Sunday.
One person besides me is said.
Collins is Saturday.
Okay, everybody, be legit. We need real answers. What day?
Henry, depends on the time. I would do it like at 8:00.
That was so mean and uncalled for.
Who said what now? Wait. Guidance Room says you could do it before Wiggle Raptor. Fucking dumb fuck. How dare you, sir?
So mean.
He is me. He's a
I deal with mean kids all day.
no. In my DM, this guy in my DM room
It's been a
insults
long
me.
day. I'm done with the meanness.
He insults me and throws spears at me, all because I want to encourage and be loving to people every time. And now here he is being sharing his true colors. He's the color of his sheets,
I'm over the meanness.
pure white. Such a hateful man.
I know, so bad.
Now Kansas wants Monday. Carol says Monday.
So
wait,
Mondays?
Oh, we have nowhere to go to Mondays.
We have nowhere to go on Mondays.
That is
Does
true.
that mean that they don't have anyone to watch on Mondays?
Right.
I mean Mondays.
Monday. Let's see. So you guys want Mondays? Okay, so I got two people.
Do Mondays work for me?
They could work for me. I can make it work. Monster Monday says KSS. Bear is laughing out loud.
Oh, that's a good one.
Monster Monday.
Love it, KSS.
Bear says yes. Philip said, "God, he was a
So
spirit."
Monster Mondays, I like it.
Philip, all I'm saying is he chucked his spears at me. That's all I
If you
said.
get an extra one on Sunday, it could be Supernatural Sunday.
Oh.
And I can make food.
Oh, okay.
Monster Mondays with moron. Oh, that. No, you got to stick with the M's. You got to stick with the M's. You got to come up with something besides the last Matt.
He called me a moron. Don't you see that?
Yes, I saw it. It's okay.
No. It's not.
It's okay.
Okay, so I think people seem to be in agreement about the Mondays. Okay, so how about this? I'm gonna look into my collection, and I think I'll start this Monday. Does that work for you guys? Well, I will start a stream on Monday. It's this Monday. Andrew Curry says Lady Shadow Band. And Carol Colors with Melasma. Of course, you're paying this woman to come to the road trip? Are you serious? What she's writing. Monster Mondays with more Melasma. Ugh. Where the hell is that? Insulting comment. This right here. Such an insulting comment. It should be moronic mallard then. Moronic mallard. I don't.
Oh, moron mallard. There you go.
Don't encourage these people with their racism.
Moron mallard for the win.
Kelly Wells is another indie great outlier. Okay. I'll put Kelly Wells in the list. But this is just embarrassingly bad that you're encouraging all this ugly racism. Andrew Chris, I wasn't listening. What? Nothing, Andrew. Nothing. Look. See? That's what you're missing. Mango with the yeses. Lots and lots of yeses. Do you have Metropolis? I do have Metropolis, yes. I went to see the restored Metropolis in the theater when they were exhibiting it in the early 2000s. It was a great experience watching that in the big screen with the music and everything and the restored footage. I bought the 2003 restored version, and then when they came out with the more missing footage that they found in Argentina, I got that version too, and that's like the definitive version. So I have that. I've seen that movie many times, and I never get bored with it because it's such a beautiful piece of filmmaking. Even though Fritz Lang hated it, he hated the screenplay for that, but it's such a masterpiece. It's such a visual, powerful film. Flawed in the writing, absolutely, but otherwise, it's just the visuals and the special effects and the scope of it is just Helmet. I'm talking about the people and you're insulting me. I can never get well with you, right? Ever. And look, now you got this guy in the chat, well read, with his insultingly lame comments about my insulting. I'm not gatekeeping Carol anything. She's insulting with violence, Angela. Stop it. You're better than that. Nobody asked for this awful stream. We don't help already. Nobody. I'm gonna bite my tongue with you because I'm not gonna. Depart from me, Satan. Depart from me, Satan. Not today, Satan. Not today. Not today. Whew. Okay, so this Monday coming up, unless something changes, I will begin my first horror stream. A lot of good suggestions. I will think about which movie to watch, we'll talk about, and we'll go from there. And we'll do that. So, Caligari is better than Metropolis, but Fritz Lang is undoubtedly a genius. Yeah, Caligari is a good movie too. I dislike science fiction in general, so that's why I'm a big fan of Metropolis. Caligari is just straight up transcending influence in various media. It's just transcending. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Look who decided to show up. Oh, you know what? I didn't forget, Jabba. I didn't forget. I want your harassment documented. I'm not doing this to make you famous. I'm doing it to document the evil you bring to this chat. Every time. Yeah, we know it's a call for violence against me. It's a call to end me, but I'm still here. Mongoloid Monday is more named for Ethan C.G. King's stream, to be honest. Well, there you go. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. No, don't encourage him. Be like KSS. He's promoting me and shilling me. Building my network and building my brand because you can do that. You should ask Ram Gnome to join a stream. I'm pretty sure they got a fatwa that anybody that goes into the lower streams are going to be expelled. So the fatwa has been issued, and I am of the outskirts. I am of the band. I am excommunicado. So no, the kings won't be seen with anyone excommunicado. It's just not happening. I just heard that Aladdin is stepping away from professionals. This is true. I stepped away from the professionals. I just told them, listen, guys, I can't be a part of this. I'm sorry. So I walked away, and my dignity is intact. So you should. Okay, it says, today I learned that Jacques Pyon was a French guy who did underground French art. Thanks a lot. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you learned something, as did I. I prefer classic monsters, says Angela Curry. Yeah, the Universal movies are great. It's true. I have left professionals. It's time I moved on. Helmut says, if you talk Caligari, I'll be on stream. I know too much about that movie. German cinema is just next level from the silent era. To me, Nosferatu is still like the best. It's a better vampire movie than like the first 50 years of anything vampire related. Nosferatu is just a great movie. So maybe I'll talk. Well, should I talk about that one? Well, I'm going to figure out which movie I'm going to start with, and we'll go from there. So we'll go from there. Yes, Jabba is a Brit, and he brings his class of Britishisms to here. It's not cool, but it happens. I still can't figure out why people are peeing on a Frenchman. What stream are you on? I'm talking about Jacques Pyon. I don't know what is this scat stuff you're talking about.
You don't know what scat is?
No, I know what scat is.
Okay.
I'm just saying that we're not talking about that because the chat's bringing it up.
Ew, no.
Did we ever find out why the guy was? Oh, Carol.
Chat.
See,
Scat.
you want this girl?
There's no scat in the chat.
You want this girl to ride with us? You want this girl to ride with us? Wait, what is Jabba replying to? Oh, you talking about you're losing your wrench? I guess I don't know. I don't know. Well, says, I'm also blacklisted by the point. What were y'all blacklisted you? Blacklisting you is a right. I encourage anyone to blacklist well-read comics. I just do. But don't make it public because you don't get any clout from it. See, I get no clout by saying I blacklisted well-read. I get no clout. So EVS decreed that I need to shut up and call me a weirdo. Well, like I said before. Right, but like I said I said it last week's stream. If me not homosexually going after a man every night for a whole year makes me a weirdo, then I'm a proud weirdo. What can I tell you? I have a thing called class and respect. I just don't do those things. But I don't know. I think it's a badge of honor. I think you get to a point in your life where when you no longer care about a man's respect, whatever he thinks of you is irrelevant. So trust me, I'm at a point where I don't care what he or any of his peers think of me because it has no value or relevance in my perspective. So I'm perfectly fine with whatever he calls me. But I'm not gonna shut up, and I will continue to say what I gotta say because it needs to be said. And okay. Oh, Lady Shadowban says, I tell him that all the time. I don't know why EVS would think it's an insult at this point. It's not an insult, it's a badge of honor. You get to a point where if some people just have a reputation of being scummy and unprincipled, their opinion of you is irrelevant, and you take it as a badge of honor. That's the way I see it. Guy June says, honestly, we all need to step away from Elasma. Well, you can go. You can go because for once, I want peace in my life. Peace in my life. You can go. Mango says, German cinema is excellent. Katja Kassen is best young actress. I can't trust Mango when he says these things.
Stop giving him women to look at. Jeez.
I was reading Jabba's comment. I can't be bothered to type out the story. Well, right. Okay. You can't be bothered because you think you're better than us. But it's okay because I'm cultured. After seeing a certain someone read Elasmat's comment on Fragger's stream on an EFAP, follow with, I'm sick of this, Elasmat. F you. Sick of what? Criticism? I mean, I guess criticism is bad now. I don't know. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here with the harassment. Of course. Roll your eyes, my pal. Roll your eyes at me. I'm watching you. I watch every bit of your activity, and it's all being documented, and it's all being filed. I'm coming for you, JD Kirby. I'm coming for you. No, don't encourage him, Jabba. Don't encourage him. That's disgusting. My throat's bleeding right now. Why are you asking me about other people's chats? I don't know. I don't know. What? Wait, does he have a chat? Does he have a wrench here? Does Jabba have a wrench in my chat? If he does, why does he have a wrench? Oh, fuck, he does.
He does.
Holy fuck. Who gave him a wrench in my chat? Which one of you rogues gave him a wrench in my chat? Huh? Which one of you did that? I guarantee it was you, right? You probably gave Jabba a wrench, right? Against my wishes. But yeah, like I said, that's a badge of honor. I don't know. That's well read. He's weird. I'm going to tell you. They come to me. I don't go to them. They come to me to harass and insult me every time because I want to talk art and comics and they want to bring me down. It's not right. Oh, no, wait. We got breaking news in the chat. Hellman has breaking news. He says, it's time to announce that I stepped away from the profession. Oh, man, Hellman. Oh, wow. I felt that. Damn. No, I don't know, Jabba. I don't know because I sometimes I don't stay on the computer all day and check out what's going on in this weird sector of comics that we've been involved in, but I'm pretty sure there's a story there. The Kangs aren't comic pros anymore. They are full-on YouTubers now. Well, more power to them, but I know what I'm not, and that is a weirdo that is intent on bringing in degenerates in my circle. So there you go. Stop threatening. I am not threatening anybody. I am of the people, for the people. I am for the people. Totally. Okay, it says I stand with the Elasmat even though I'm actually sitting. Don't forget to wipe when you're done. I love when Elasmat reads my comments as Mango. Sometimes I just have to. I'm compelled to do it. I don't know why. I just have to. I demand the reason DG took Jabba's wrench. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Why don't you super chat him and ask him that, and then you'll get an answer. I don't know. I just know that Jabba has a wrench on my channel, and it was done against my wishes. That's all I know. Oh, Sark did it. Oh wait, was it Mango? Wait, which one of you did it? Which one of you gave Jabba a wrench? Jabba, no, don't put that shit. Don't put that in the public. Do not put that in typing. I don't know where you got that, but that's a complete lie. You were not one of my first wrenches. I don't care who told you that. I don't care that I didn't wrench you early on. You're not one of my first wrenches. That's not happening. That never happened. That never happened. Colin says, degenerates in my server. A lot of you make the. He's a beast citizen, Colin. Beast citizen. There's no further. Beast citizen. Matt Wiggle is the man of the people. You are cosplaying Pop. I am a man of the community. I am a man of the community. You mean wenches, says Lady Shadowban. Before that, hold on. What did you say? Oh, this one. That sounds kinky, Jabba. What are you trying to tell us about you and Elasmat? And then Jabba says, what did Jabba say? No, we don't.
He was your first man.
We don't. Okay, this is a lie, Jabba. We don't have a past. No, this is a lie. Jabba's in with the witches. He's in with the hen in the pack. He's in with those people. So don't believe what he says. I can only be seen with you in North Carolina. Oh no! Now just for that, I'm definitely gonna see you. Now I'm gonna come looking for you, Well Red, and I want to make sure people know that I was around you. So now you have no choice. Now you're definitely gonna be seen by me. Wherever you go, people are gonna see me with you, and they're gonna say, "Well Red is cultured. Well Red is a man of the people. Well Red is tolerant and diverse." You're going to be seen by me. I don't have a wrench, but I have the power to dole them out. Oh, there you go. You're a rogue. You're a true rogue, Henry Bemis. Absolute rogue. When is the third part of that G-word mentary coming out? I'm going to push for it's going to be, well, first of all, it's the fourth part. And second of all, it's going to be compiled into one long movie, which it's got some new edits throughout. So you'll be seeing it like you're watching it for the first time. And I'm going to push for it this weekend. I'm pushing for it, but I'm just running across some issues with the editing because I'm trying to trim it down so it's not too long. But yeah, my goal is to have it released ASAP. Even now with Chesty from Pod Awful covering the CG shit, it's a good time more than ever to get it out there. So trust me, I'm going to push for it. Let's see. There's a reason he has too little gay. You know what, Jabba? No one asked for your opinion on anything. On anything. No, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. For fuck's sake, don't encourage him. Don't. Why did you type this, Well Red? Why the hell did you type this? Oh, God, he did type this. Oh. My throat is ideally for this weekend, Henry. Ideally, I want to put it out, but I can't promise it. But ideally, I want to get it out as soon as possible. And my throat is scratchy from all the hatred you guys tweet at me. It's bleeding. I am drinking my tea. It's delicious. Thank you, baby. But for the rest of you, you've been hateful to me, and I guess I'll be streaming on Monday with our first of our Monday horror movies. Monster Monday, she calls it. Okay, so we'll do that Monday.
No,
That was KSS's idea. I think Mango suggested it too. So there we go. So with that being said, I'm going to call it a stream so I can let my bleeding throat heal. Yes, KSS. The last night did the third part. He said people would get upset by the fourth part. He was wrong. The second part received a FU last night. I still stand with last night metaphorically. Well, the third part didn't get that because there was an EFAP because the receipts came in and you don't want to show receipts to people that want to believe your story. So do I have a little handbag for his gay dogs? You know what, Jabba? F you. I'm looking to stream. Good night, y'all. Jabba hates me, and fuck all y'all.